I'm back. God, this mobile streaming thing is surprisingly good. Oh, my phone charger's dying now. Battery, now I can go and charge it up and then use the battery in the phone, then plug it into the external and have a ever-present supply of electric juices. Hooray. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I know the monkeys are around. I've seen people feed them. They just get like a big thing of fruit. I don't remember. It might be apples. Yeah, it's clean. That look like 50 mils to you? No. There we go. That's enough. And then rinse that out. There we go. Nobody really does a lot of monkey work anymore, in general. There's no need to. Monkeys are hard to work with and expensive and all that. You know, you do like rodents and then you just switch over to people, I guess. Right now I'm just cleaning the lines out. And then I'll run another slice. Any work on sheep brains? Not on my end. I don't know where you'd put a sheep in an animal facility. If this antidepressant worked, what would the next step be? I don't know. Organize clinical trials in people. Ideally. Honestly, they should just give me a shot of it, because I'm depressed, and I'll say, hey, this drug works. Or, hey, no. That's the thing. All these little intermediary steps, and you can just give me the drug, and I'll say, I'm happy now. Or, nope, still sad. Cut out the middleman. Next time I have to do a data presentation, I'll just do that. I gave myself some of this drug on the side, and I'm happy now. Yay! Does lab work make me more or less depressed? More. So much more. You have no idea. So much. It's a shame that the building isn't on a higher floor and the windows don't open, or I might have jumped out already. Blast. That's how they get you. Why? Because nothing works. Nothing wants to work. I'm perpetually behind. Everything sucks. The end. There's no life balance. You're just like an isolated lab machine. Everything is garbage. Because this, I mean, you can't see it now because the brain slice isn't in there, but like, that's a little puddle of water, and you have to put a little slice of brain in there, and then get both of these little electrodes in little certain parts of the little bit of brain, and you have to make it work. All the while, the brain slice is dying. You don't know if you're in the right area until you poke around in it for 5 minutes. At that point, the thing's full of holes and already starting to die, and it's just super irritating. Like, sometimes it works, and it's really, I don't know if I'd say gratifying, but I'm happy that it works, but it's so technical. So fiddly. Also, I'm gonna go plug my battery into the battery charge repository, and then I'll be right back. How to get into biology. Because I make a lot of bad life choices. Constantly. Oh man, I'm free and untethered. Is it because I don't have the right tools, or it's because it's fiddly by nature? It's fiddly by nature. I mean, the tools could be better. Some of the issues that I have are that it's hard to tell. You can't exactly see because you need to see under a microscope. But like, what you want is to have like an electrode pointing in, and you want the electrode to have like a little nub that points out straight at the end that you poke into the tissue that's thinner than the overall electrode. The problem that I have for a lot of these electrodes is that the nub is bent, so it comes straight, and you want to poke it into the tissue, but the end is like this, and you kind of can't, because when you go in sideways, you just tear it. That's kind of a problem. I mean, the equipment's more or less fine. It's just that it's really tricky, really difficult to do, and when you don't have a lot of time or motivation to do other stuff, suddenly this is kind of all you do, and there's no balance, and everything just feels miserable. Science. Pouring. Hooray. Oops. Is this still streaming? Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it is. That's our pH meter that doesn't actually work. Or it does work, just not for me. Crap. I got it. Can't pour one-handed. I'm making the cure for cholera. Something like that. Could I do something else? I don't have any work experience that's not in the lab. I leave the P1000 over here? Yes, I did. I need more hands for this. Is it a growler? Oh no, it's my ethanol jug. Then I gotta put some APV, NMDA receptor, antagonist, blocker, forget which. Technically it shouldn't be necessary because you already have magnesium in the solution, and NMDA receptors are blocked with magnesium ions, but whatever, we have both. Okay. Get that in there. It's 50 mils. Leave that to the side. Let some flow through the lines, and then I'll put another brain slice in there. I'm probably gonna have to put the camera down for a little bit. Oh. Flow rate's way too much. Yeah, this is the fiddly part where I look for a response, and this is incredibly difficult, and I hate every moment of it. So I'm not going to be able to A, show you, and B, probably stream it at all, because it will make me mad. Ever thought about eating a brain slice? I've considered it. Why are there, like, scraps of paper towel? But, this is the most aggravating part of the experiment. Once this part works, it's smooth sailing, but until then, no. Let me see. I could show you the brain slice before I put it in. Give me a minute. I gotta go get it. And that needs 2 hands, which I have conveniently for now. Okay, I have 2 brain slices. Leave my dad's shoes alone. I'm sorry. What kind of shoes should I be wearing? Well, you can't really tell. Yeah, nothing I'm doing is top secret. It's just science. Those are hippocampal slices. They're not the world's best slices, but they're okay. I used to have more. Or you should have more. Like, if you do a good dissection, you can get like 20 slices out of it, 10 from like each hemisphere. But the tissue fell out like midway, so I only got about like 4. You can tell it's good because you could see. This is going to be really tricky if it wants to focus. It doesn't. If you can see kind of vaguely, it has like a pattern like this that's kind of like an unfolded paperclip. CA1, CA3, Schaffer collateral on the outside. That's kind of it. Anyway, I gotta do some poking on these, and this is the really hard part, so I'm gonna have to turn the stream off, and maybe I'll come back if I get a response, and I'll have like an hour to burn on the potentiation. Other than that, I will be back, maybe. How do I turn it off? Stop.